I've always wondered what would happen if gravity just vanished. One moment, everything's normal, and the next, chaos. But what exactly would that chaos look like? Well, today we're going to find out. We're about to dive into a world where the fundamental force that keeps us grounded doesn't exist anymore. Are you ready? Because things are about to get weird. The moment gravity disappears, everything not firmly attached to the Earth's surface would start to float away. And I mean everything. Your coffee mug, your cat, your neighbor's car, and even you. But it's not just small objects. Entire oceans would begin to rise, creating a spectacular but terrifying sight of water lifting into the sky. Buildings, trees, and even mountains would start to crumble and break apart, their structures no longer held together by the downward pull we've always taken for granted. But what about us? Well, we'd be in for quite a ride. Without gravity, our bodies would experience some interesting changes. Our blood, no longer pulled towards our feet, would redistribute more evenly throughout our bodies. Sounds nice, right? Well, not so fast. This would cause our faces to puff up and our legs to shrink. And forget about walking. We'd be floating aimlessly, desperately trying to grab onto anything solid. Now you might think, at least we can breathe, right? About that. Our atmosphere, no longer held close to the Earth's surface by gravity, would start to dissipate into space. Within minutes, the air would become too thin to breathe, and as the atmosphere escapes, so does our protection from the sun's harmful radiation and space debris. Earth would quickly become uninhabitable. But the effects wouldn't stop at Earth's surface. Our planet's orbit around the sun? Gone. We'd start drifting away into space along with all the other planets. The moon? It would no longer be our faithful companion, instead wandering off on its own cosmic journey. The entire solar system as we know it would cease to exist. And it gets even bigger. Stars, no longer held together by their own gravity, would explode, scattering their matter across the universe. Galaxies would disintegrate, their billions of stars flying apart like cosmic confetti. The universe as we know it would become a vast, ever-expanding cloud of particles, with no structures, no planets, no anything really. So there you have it. A universe without gravity. It's a scenario that reminds us just how crucial this invisible force is to our very existence. Gravity doesn't just keep us grounded, it shapes the cosmos, allows planets and stars to form, and ultimately makes life possible. But here's a thought to leave you with. What other fundamental forces are out there, silently governing our reality? And how might our universe change if they disappeared?